Hey everyone, Will here from Mature-Minded Gamers, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing for Oath: Chronicles of Empire and Exile. This one is a game that I have been excited for quite some time. One of the reasons I'm so excited for it is because it's from Letter Games, who do Root as well as Vast. Both games that I truly love. I love Root more than Vast, to be honest with you. Just because of the game itself and how it plays. It's a little bit easier to get your head around, in my opinion. But so this game is a game that plays 1 to 6 players, ages 10 and up, where you are going to be trying to vie for dominance and taking over control of like a board and a territories. There's 3 different territories that are on the board. Now there are this is kind of like a legacy style game, and then every game you play, it's going to like change the next game and change the setup for the next game, and as you play, things change and things evolve. You don't need to play with the same group every time, but I'm sure it does help in a way. So this one, again, 1 to 6 players, 10 and up, 45 to 150 minutes, so up to about 2 hours or so on how I'm going to play. So, but the setup is supposed to be incredibly quick. Let's take a look at what's in the box. See the wooden tokens. There's over 100 wooden screen printed pieces and 17 custom engraved dice. 200 plus unique cards, and neoprene playmat, and a thoughtful storage solutions. So let's kind of see what they're talking about in this Kickstarter edition. So first off, when we open the box, we've got the playbook. It says, read me first, what's in the box, learn to teach later. Really good quality manuals as far as like the quality of the paper and everything. Lays out all the explanation of all the cards, of what's in the box. Teaching Oath right now, we're going to learn to teach later. Different ways you can play, like you can set up very first game and just go. And I kind of teach it as you go, which I think is pretty neat. It goes over, who you are, how to win, the different if you're there in exile, the different acts and the different actions you can take, the different phases of the game. All in all, and it's actually a pretty well laid out rule book. I've read through this. That's all I've gotten. I didn't even go any further. Just kind of opened the box and flipped to the book because I kind of wanted to see what it's about. And this game actually looks very complex, but once you start actually kind of like reading through it, it actually makes a lot of sense, and it's pretty easy. One thing I do like about it is there's actually walkthroughs for each player, kind of see what the different actions you can take and basically learn the layout of the game. And that's actually really nice. I do enjoy having that so I can kind of see examples of how things work, and I really enjoy that when games kind of give us those examples when you play, especially for the first time, which is great. So, yep, set up for later games, and then the weird things about Oath. All right, so you've got this this Clockwork Prince, which is when you're going to be playing solo, so you're going to have, or you're going to be playing less players. You can have the aids go off of for the NPCs, if you will. So if another player isn't controlling it, you've got summary of the different setups and the different like cards, and then like rebuilding everything as far as like how to do the chronicle. And then you've got the card reference here, which kind of gives you a layout of what the symbols and the sections of the cards mean. And I like this a lot. I mean, this could easily just been a page in the rulebook, but I like the fact that they give a couple of these to pass around the table, which is nice. More information about the Clockwork Prince, which is the NPC solo variant. And then this is the Law, which is more of the finite, like self-contained book without examples. So, especially if you're looking for some sort of specific rule, this is the thing you'd want to use. All right, so you've got a punch board here, sheet 2 of 2. So we've got the dividers. We've got the different ways to win, whether you're the Oath Keeper. Got some banners. Token-wise, punch. They punch all right. Yeah, one hand, I can do these pretty easy, even the small pieces. They got a little bit of overhang here where they're going to not just fall right off the board, which isn't bad, but you got to be careful as far as like being able to rip the actual paper off of the token. You've got the bigger punch here. It's not bad. Bunch of coins. These punch actually a lot better than any of the smaller tokens, so that's actually pretty good. Alright, what else is in here? We got Chancellor board. Clockwork Prince. Got the Exile, Citizen, Exile, Citizen, Exile, Citizen, and Exile and Citizen. Now, when you look at these, you're going to notice that really the only difference is really the color. So there's no different factions in this. You're just really just playing the color that you are. There's the yellow. Got a whole pile of cards. Got some baggies. Got a world box. Got a Chronicle Oath book, which is part of the Kickstarter. Got some bigger cards for the locations. A whole pile of dice. A whole baggie of tokens here, or the wooden pieces for the different factions. Now, just like in Root, each one of these is their own color, but one of the difference being is the tokens. The only difference is what's screen printed on them. The actual like design and shape isn't different, like in Root, where things are specifically different. But there is, like I said, there's a plethora of tokens, and they're good weighted pieces. We've got the dice. Good chunky dice. I really dig these. They feel good. They feel weighted enough. Symbols are pretty easy to understand. There's no bleeding on the art of the dice themselves. So really well made. Got a nice little insert to hold all the small tokens. Okay, got some more wooden pieces. Got the metal coins again from the Kickstarter. We use these for so many games. And then we've got a plethora of cards. Now, I'm not going to open these just because when you're actually setting up the game and everything, it specifically tells you to open up this, this, and this. And I don't want to get any of this stuff out of order, so I apologize ahead of time. We'll kind of just show like this side as far as the art. Again, the same as like Root and Vast. But there are a pile of cards here. So quite a few. And then, of course, we've got the neoprene mat. Paper off. Alright, so we got the different provinces, and then the to be able to move to the different locations. You've also got some different this is the way how the game ends here, and the timer for the game. You got different rounds you could take, and then as you do different things and buy different cards, tokens will go here for money, where the value of things. And all in all, a pretty neat game. I'm excited to get this one to the table. I feel like Logic Bomb or Eric will have a fun time with this if I could only get us together sometime to play some games. But this has been the unboxing for Oath, Chronicles of Empire and Exile from Letter Games. A game that I am very excited. I can't wait to play. Just need to get my group together so we can. So until next time, this has been Will from Mature Minded Gamers. Be sure to check out all of our other great content at maturemindedgamers.com, where you can also find out all of our information about upcoming videos, upcoming games we're going to be playing, information and news. So join our Discord as well if you want to chat with us about board games or video games. We'd love to talk to you about pretty much anything nerd. So, all right, everybody, until next time, everyone stay safe and take care.